What's poppin', y'all? What's happening? We back. Big Brother, man. Big Brother is tonight. It's literally in less than, you see that? 7:26. I don't know if you can see that. 7:26. Whatever, you can't see it, but we got less than an hour, 34 minutes. We about to get this shit popping. I'm excited. I'm super excited. This is my favorite time of year. Besides the Olympics, when it comes around every 4 years, this is my favorite time of year. Like, it's around my birthday. My birthday's coming in 2 weeks. Big Brother always starts around my birthday, so I'm excited. Tonight is season 23. We already had the cast review, my cast analysis, what I thought off of the cast first impressions. But I'm not going to be talking about their intros when they walk in, so if you want to know what I think about each one of these cast members, go watch the video before this one, because I broke it all down individually for each one. But we're about to get into this review. I'm going to be recording this in the commercials in between. I'll have my notes and shit too, so I can get it down. Hit on them top points that's going on throughout the episode so we can get it going. And I'm excited. I hope y'all are excited. Again, I like to talk about them subscribers. We had, I think, 232. That's like 30, I think, yeah, 30 on the dot since the last video I posted. So y'all rocking it out. I appreciate y'all. Please continue to support, like, comment, subscribe. If you like what I say, go ahead and let me know what you think. If you don't like what I say, go ahead and drop that down there as well. I like to hear what people got to say, regardless if you agree with what I say or not. Drop it down below. I like the interactions. I like to talk to you guys. And like I said, just go ahead and subscribe. Turn them post notifications on. Because like I said, I want to continue to do these videos and I want to continue to do things differently as well. I don't want to stick to just one thing. I want to show variety throughout it all. So please continue to like, comment, subscribe. Check out every video I post. Please do that. I got a couple different things going on. I got track coming up for the Olympics. I got Big Brother coming. Love Island, I will be doing that as well. I'm probably gonna do 2 episodes in one video. So I won't be doing dropping a review tonight for Love Island's premiere tonight. It'll be coming tomorrow after the 2nd episode. But yeah, I got All American I want to do. That's coming. It's airing now. I want to wait until it gets on Netflix to do that. But that's another option that I got going on, as well as Power whenever that comes back. And yeah, just sporting events as well. Track and field. I would have covered the Euros for soccer, but that's damn near over. I mean, we just found out that it's England versus Italy for the final. But yeah, stay with me. Continue to rock with me. I appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into this video. Season 23, episode 1. Let's go. Y'all, so we are here. Big Brother 23 has officially kicked off. So we're just gonna get straight into it. We meet the first 4 house guests. The first 4 house guests we have are Travis, Xavier, Frenchie, and Derek F. Out of these 4, my favorite for sure is definitely Derek F. He's just got this good energy. You can tell he's gonna be a very, very exciting personality for the season. And he's surprisingly, I mean, just looking at him alone, he's a bigger guy, so you wouldn't expect him to be quite athletic. But his dad is actually a pretty well-respected boxer, especially in the Philadelphia area. So I'm pretty sure he's got that athletics in his background. His dad's probably very much trained him throughout his life as well, just to be an athlete in his own way. But I'm excited for him. Xavier, I'm excited for him too, because he hoops. Like I told you, I'm rooting for everybody black. I just have to, especially given how BB Cam went last season and we got Tashawn winning. We had LaToya in there, we had Jed in there, we had Braden in there, Victoria in there. All 5 of them delivered in some type of way. So I'm excited to see what they do this season. Xavier, he hoops, he's a lawyer, so he's smart and he can physically do what he needs to do as well. And he's got the right mindset too. He said he didn't want to get into a showman, so he's gonna try to veer away from that as best as possible. So that's exciting to hear as well. Frenchie and Travis, not too much of a fan of them, but let's get to whenever they get there. So the 4 of them are out there. Julie's talking to them and basically telling them like, okay, so like there's going to be risks, there's going to be rewards, you're going to be tempted the entire season. One wrong move could potentially tank your game. And they're sitting there just quiet. And it's funny because they sitting there quiet and it's like, say something. Julie was expecting them to say something, but they ain't say nothing at one point. And she was like, you can talk. But they eventually go inside. They see the house. They're excited because she told them to go in the house and go straight to the backyard. But they sitting there looking at the house. I'm like, if y'all don't get y'all asses to the backyard so we can see what's about to go down. Because they had to go to the backyard to compete. So they get to the backyard and they start the competition. The competition is kind of like this thing where they have to kind of match a photo. So they're back there just switching the boards, trying to match it up. At one point, Derek looked like he was good. Frenchie was hitting that thing multiple times. He was wrong. But he eventually got it together, and he was the one that won that competition, so he's moving on to the HOH later on, and we'll catch you in a minute. All right, y'all, so next, we meet the next set of 4, which is the first 4 girls. So we've got Azah, we've got Alyssa, we got Brittany, and we got Whitney. Out of these 4, top 2 for me is definitely Azah. I just love her energy. She's from an African family. She's the first American born, first generation born in America. So I'm excited for her. She's really smart. You can tell she's excited about getting in the house just to play. I feel like she's going to play a strategic game. So I'm really excited to see what she's going to do. And she's pretty much stated that she does not want to be in no showmans. All the niggas are not trying to get in no showmans, and I love to hear it. Alyssa's next. Alyssa's cute. She's real cute. Like, her picture, I said in the cast analysis that she was cute, but she looks good in motion. I try to hold off on if I really think somebody's good looking based off a picture. You got to see it in motion. You got to see what they look like in motion, and she's beautiful in motion. She's a fan favorite. She's a fan. I was going to say she's a fan favorite. She's a fan of the show. She's watched the show. She seems like she's eager to get in here and play a good game. She says she pretty much wears her emotions on her sleeve, and you can see her through her face how she's feeling about certain things. And I'm the same way, truthfully. If I'm not feeling you, you can see it all in my face, even if I'm trying to hide it. So she thinks that's going to be her biggest issue. But then we got Brittany and we got Whitney. Both of those 2 girls have some great stories as well. Brittany didn't know that she was autistic as well, so she's been battling with that since she was since she was younger. And Whitney's got kids. She's a single mom, so she's trying to win this money for them. So they all have good stories. I'm excited about that. They got to meet Julie. Julie pretty much told them the same thing that she told the first 4, and basically asked them which one likes to gamble, if any of them would consider themselves a gambler, and none of them did say yes, which is smart because nobody wants to say that, obviously. And I'm trying to rush, as you can tell. I'm trying to beat these commercials, but so they get back there, they play the same game, and Whitney wins. Whitney takes it. I was thinking maybe Azah, or I was thinking maybe Brittany was gonna win. But Whitney was the sleeper. She came through. Her, Alyssa, and Brittany were all hitting that buzzer numerous times, but Whitney was the one that took it. So we about to meet the next 4, so check with me in a minute. So the next set that we meet is Kylan, we meet Derek X, we meet Brent, and we meet Christian. All 4 of these guys are very athletic, as you can tell. Like, and that's the common thing with this cast. Just looking at the cast, it's kind of like I said, it's a different cast because it's the most diverse cast that Big Brother US has ever had. But just looking at the cast, like, there's certain characters that you typically see that look kind of geeky or look kind of non-athletic are actually athletic. Like Derek X, I wouldn't have pictured him to be a state-level tennis player, and he is. And he's smart. I like him. He's one of my favorites. I said it in my cast analysis video that I think he's definitely gonna be one of my favorites. And just his clip alone with his family and stuff, I can tell he's dope. I'm gonna be rooting for him, and I think he's gonna go far. He's got a good personality as well. Kylan is dope too. I kind of questioned his answers with his cast bio, which is why it sucked to be able to do the first impressions just off of that, because at that moment in time there was no footage out. We didn't get to see them like really answering questions or just seeing anything from them besides that cast bio. But I fuck with him too. Like, he's black, he's half black, he's Mexican as well. But like I said, I root for everybody black, but I root for him because, I mean, he's just got a nice personality. He's cool, he's dope. He seems like somebody I would hang out with in real life. But yeah, he's got his head on straight. You can tell he's excited to get into the game. Christian's dope too. He's talking about he thinks showmances are gonna happen, and he thinks the girls are gonna be playing in his hair and stuff. But whatever. I mean, if that's your strategy, that's your strategy. Just don't be doing too much with it, because I ain't watching this for that. And then we got Brent. He was trying to play the nice card in his cast bio, so I wasn't really feeling that either. But he's cool on camera too. But he's giving me Cody Calafieri. I hope he's a different version. Don't be that fake, all bark, no bite. Play your own game. Don't just do too much, or don't just do too little. just to get by. But play your own game. Don't play for nobody else. But they meet Julie. She's congratulating them for being there and just getting to that point, period, because that is a big thing. Like, if just getting to the show alone, there's a long process to get to the show, just from what I know. But yeah, just getting on the show, especially during a pandemic, that's dope too. And they don't have masks on either, so we starting to finally come back to some normalcy. But they get inside, they go to the back, they play the game. And like I said, this group of 4, I didn't have, out of like the first 2, I kind of had an idea of who I thought would win. These 4, I had no idea, but Christian pulled it out. So far we got Christian, Whitney, and Frenchie as the 3 winners, heading for the HOH. So we got one more set that's about to come through, and we'll see who's joining those 3 to compete for HOH. So we'll see. All right, so last up, we got the top 4. Top 4. We got 2 of my girls in here, Tiffany, Hannah, Sarah Beth, and Claire. Claire is a new one because she wasn't listed on the cast because the other girl, what was her name? It was the bald girl. She got dropped because she tested positive for COVID. So Claire was the replacement. So Claire she seems like she's going to be a gamer. She's talking about how she's excited to play the game. She is a fan. She is a fan of the show. She's also bisexual. She started talking about showmances. So I'm like, okay, she might have an advantage because she can play both ends of the field. She can flirt with the guys and flirt with the girls. So that's going to be interesting to see. We got my 2 girls. We got Tiffany. Tiffany reminds me of my mom. Like, she's going to give us some good moments, and I can't wait. Somebody come out of line with her, she's going to check the shit out of them. And it's going to be real fun to watch because I feel like she's going to be what Davon was on her seasons for this season. I feel like she's going to give us some good humanistic moments. She's probably going to pick up on a lot of shit. She's going to be funny in the DR. She's going to be funny just having facial expressions and stuff too. She's lit too. She's the oldest. I think she's definitely the oldest woman on this cast. But she's very fit. She's very athletic. They show clips of her working out. And then we got Hannah. Let's talk about Hannah. Hannah is probably my preseason favorite. I said it in the first video, but just watching her here, she's really smart. She graduated high school at 16, went on to college, graduated at 19. She's super smart. She's super intelligent. She's a dancer. She's very athletic. She comes from a very mixed race background. She's black and she's Indian. She's dope. And I just get this just feeling about her that she's going to be this player that's probably might go down in history as one of the most remembered and most iconic players in this game. I hope I'm not chopping her up too much, and I hope I'm not jinxing her, but I really feel like she's going to do something good. But they all get out there to Julie, and she asked which one considers himself a risk taker. Hannah was not like, not me. Nope. She playing straight off the gate. And that's why I told you, like, I feel like she is a gamer, and she about to get in here and turn the shit out. But they all get back to the back of the house, and they're all playing, and they're going back and forth, and it's taking a good minute because they're all just basically trying to figure out what to do and get the pictures together. But Claire wins it. Claire wins it. So we got Claire, we got Christian, we got Whitney, and we got Frenchie in the HOH battle. So we about to see what's about to go down here. These were not the 4 that I wanted to be in the HOH, but out of these 4, I would be okay with Christian winning, and I would be okay with Claire winning. So we'll see what's happening. And then hopefully, once this slows down, I'll probably be able to give you a more in-depth idea of what I got going on in my brain about it, but I'm just trying to beat the commercials at this moment in time. So check with me in a minute. So we back. So now all of the teams have been, I just got ahead of myself. They all finished the competition. So the 4 standing there, they think that they're going to the HOH right now, but they're actually told that they're going to be picking teams because they're playing in teams, at least for the first probably couple weeks of the game. So I like the way they got this setup going. They got it to where all of them, the 4 that made it to the next round, they have a buzzer. So they slap the buzzer, and then 2 choices start rolling off as if it's like you gambling. Like, you know how like you gamble and then the numbers just roll. So then basically it's the cast, and then you got 2 choices, and they can only have 2 girls and 2 guys on their team. So it's 2 girls against 2 guys. And they roll and they roll, and then they get a little bit of information about each one of the players, and they can choose from that video what they want, who they want to be on their team. So we started off with Frenchie. Frenchie is the leader of the Jokers, and he had Azza and Hannah, and he chose Azza. And then he also chose Brittany over Sarah Beth. Next we had Whitney. She is the leader of the Aces. She had Brent and she had Travis. She chose Brent, smart. She mentioned that Travis was cute to her. And as I said in my video, I felt like them two was probably going to be the two that was going to... So that's probably a showman you got to work out. That's probably one you got to watch out for. She chose the right one, though. Brent is definitely the better choice over him. And then we got Derek X versus Derek F, and she chose Derek X. So both of those would have been good choices. Either one is good. Then we have Christian. Christian was the leader of the Kings, and he chose Alyssa over, who was it, Tiffany. That way, either way, I would have chose either or, truthfully. Probably would have went with Tiffany, but I can see why he went for Alyssa. And then we got Claire. She was the leader of the Queens, and she had Kylan versus Xavier. Either or, I would have chose. But that's where we're at right now. We're going to the commercial. We're going to pick it back up from the end. And we'll see what the rest of the team is looking like for each of the rest of the team. So I like this setup, though. That's one thing I wanted to talk about. I like the setup. I like this new. It's giving it like a refreshed energy and a refreshed new just look to the show. The show's kind of gotten into the same numbers and shit. And typically kind of the twists are not cool, but I'm really fucking with this. All right, and the last set that we got is for Frenchie. He got Derek F. Claire got Travis. Christian got Sarah Beth, and Whitney got Hannah. So, out of the teams, I'll just do my top two out of the teams. For Whitney's team, my top two is definitely Hannah and Derek X. I want them two to run that team. Brent, I like Brent too, but Derek X and Hannah, that's right there. That's two of my favorites for sure. Christian's team is Christian, Alyssa, Xavier, and Sarah Beth. Xavier and Alyssa are my two. For Claire, Claire got a team. Claire got taste. She probably got the best team for me, minus Travis. But she got Kylan and she got Tiffany. Those two are my two. I'm really fucking with Claire though. I really like her energy. She's giving me like she's gonna show out too. It's gonna be her and Hannah, I think, that are gonna be really playing this game really well. And then for Frenchie got Azza, he's got Brittany and Derek F. Azza and Derek F are my two for that team as well. I'm really feeling the vibes this season. I'm really liking what's going on. I like the twist so far. Apparently it's about to get even twistier towards, I don't even know if that's a word, but it's about to get even more crazy towards the rest of the season. And I'm really excited to see how these teams are going to play out. They're going to play in teams of 4, probably until further notice, probably the next 4 weeks. I don't know. That's just my assumption, but we're going to get some more information in regards to that. We are, I think, what time is it? It's 9 o'clock, I believe. We still got 30 minutes left, so I'm not sure what's about to happen. They might play HOH. I don't know. But we about to find out. So we have the HOH competition show. With the HOH competition, they have, the entire team is playing this HOH because the entire team is what's going to keep this going for the winner. So everybody's got to participate in this HOH. So the 3 that are not the captains of the team, they're basically having to hold these cards together. It's kind of like the point of the HOH, you're trying to build a pyramid with the cards. You know, like you build a pyramid with cards and try and top it all the way up to the top. And you're trying to keep it like that before this card that's up above is a big card that it's coming down at whatever time it wants to come down. So you could be building that thing all the way up and it can come and knock that shit down as soon as you about to go hit that buzzer. But it's whoever can get it up to the top without the cards knocking off and hit that buzzer first wins the HOH. And then the last place team is going to be have-nots for the week. And the first place team, that entire team is safe for the week. So you want to be that first place team to basically get yourself safety for the week. Your first week, you don't have to worry about it. So Frenchie's team won. And I'm excited about that because it's got Azza and it's got Derek F on that team. It's got Brittany on that team. It's got Frenchie on that team. So they're all safe. I'm happy for Azza and Derek F. The next team that was safe was Claire's team, which is another set of my favorites. It's got Tiffany, it's got Kylan, Claire. I like those 3. And then it's got Travis. Travis, if he was on another team, I'd be A-okay, but he's not out of the doghouse just yet. Just because you aren't the last team doesn't mean that you're still not up for nominations for eviction. And then the third place team was Hannah's team, Whitney's team, but Hannah was on the team. And I was happy about them because they don't have to worry about eating slop, which is Hannah and Derek X. Those are the two on that team that I like. I like Brent too. And Whitney, she's cool. But yeah, so Christian's team is the team that is on slot this week. So this is about to be getting real interesting. Feeds are about to drop tonight, I believe. This is the first live show, so typically after the first live show is typically when the feeds drop, and typically in the past most of these move-in shows are pre-taped, so we have to wait until the Thursday episode to complete for us to get the feeds. So I think we're getting feeds tonight, so I'm excited to watch that. But yeah, premiere is almost over, so we got one more little quick moment after this commercial, and we'll see what's about to go down for the season. I'm really excited about this season. Like I said, this cast is giving me good vibes. I feel like we're gonna get some good gameplay out of this season, and hopefully we get some good back and forth. That's what I want out of this season. I want some back and forth play. Of course, I want my people to be safe, but I want some back and forth play. I don't want just one side of the house having power the entire season, because that's boring. We want to see some tug and pull. Like, I want to see. Y'all, so this got real. I got to apply for Big Brother next season, because these niggas are playing for $750,000, even though after taxes it's probably going to get back down to $500,000, but still. They playing for $750,000, and Julie is now tempting Frenchie, who is the winner of the HOH challenge, to try and keep his team safe for 2 weeks by rolling 2 big dice. And he's basically gonna give her the answer right now, so we're about to figure it out. And if he was to do it and lose, the second place team, which would have been Claire's team, they would have been HOH. But he did not take that deal. But Julie was like, don't you want to see if you could do it? So he played the competition, and he has to basically roll them dice within 45 seconds and get both of them on the platform. And he rolled it, and about 10 seconds left, he finally got that second one on there. He got the first one on there, the first shot, but the second one was a struggle, but he got it on there. He would have gotten 2 weeks of safety for that team, but he made a smart decision. I guess for the first week, it's good to not rock the boat. But, I mean, we're playing Big Brother. I want to see some crazy shit. But yeah, I mean, it's exciting. I'm excited about this season. And the next Sunday, actually, they've got this new competition, the wild card competition. We're going to figure out more about that on Sunday, but the season is underway. I'm excited. I'm excited to continue to do these reviews. I'm excited to watch the show. I feel like, yeah, this schedule, I'm gonna do these every single episode. This will be easier to keep up with, because Love Island is back to back to back to back every single day for like 3 weeks. I can't do that. Big Brother is spread out. It's 3 days within a week, but it's spread out, so it's easier for me to maintain. I'm excited. I'm gonna be watching feeds. If there's something crazy that happens on feeds, I'll get on here and talk my shit, but I'm excited. Tell me what y'all think. Drop the comments down below. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, turn the post notifications on so you'll know whenever I do post these videos. Hit that subscribe button again. I'll be 26 at the end of the month. Let's try and get me some subscribers. Let's get up to maybe 300. That would be nice. But yeah, I'm excited for this season. Like I said, let me know what y'all think. Who are your favorites? Who do you think could take it to the end? And I'll check with y'all on Sunday for Big Brother, because we don't have an episode tomorrow. But I'll check with y'all on Sunday for Big Brother. Check with me tomorrow on Thursday for Love Island episode 1 and 2. I'm going to put those on together. But I'll check with y'all later. Peace out.